Look, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to say out loud what everybody already feels and is too afraid to name. The world is not broken. It's rigged, engineered, systemically inverted, and sold to us as normal. You don't live in a society. You live in a managed plantation of exhausted humans born into debt, trained to obey, and told that freedom only exists if you can afford it. You work your whole damn life just to barely afford water, food, shelter, and a few days off, while the earth itself produces all of it freely. Food is not scarce. Water is not scarce. Energy is not scarce. It is gate-kept, hoarded, packaged, metered, monetized, and worse, it's poisoned. They poison the water and then make you pay for it. They dump fluoride and chlorine and pharmaceuticals into the tap and call it public health. They poison the food and call it safe. They fill it with glyphosate, dyes, plastics, pesticides, and then package it in boxes that say natural. They poison the air with industrial runoff, chemtrails, and false weather warfare, and then tell you climate change is your fault for driving a car. They poison your mind through the media. They poison your time through fake education. They poison your body through the false medicines. They poison your soul through shame systems designed as religions, dressed as religions. And when you resist it, they call you insane. You've been taught to believe that money holds value, that labor must hurt, that rest must be earned, that you must deserve to live. None of that is true. You've been taught to accept paying to drink water from the earth after it's been laced with chemicals, paying rent to exist on land that no one built, paying for education that removes your intuition, paying for healing that never addresses the root disconnection, paying to be punished if you stop performing for the machine. All of it, every part of it was designed not to liberate you, but to keep you just tired enough to not rise. And here's what they'll never tell you. The infrastructure is already built. The shelves are already there. The trucks are already on the road. The gas is already in the tanks. The planes are already on the runways. The fields are already growing. Everything we need already exists. The only thing in the way is the myth of money. Because it's not money that makes the world go round. It's people, it's movement, it's presence, it's awareness, it's conscious choice, it's consent. Someone consciously chooses to shut off water. Someone types the order that disconnects your electricity. Someone drives past the family in need because the system told them that the meter running is more important. Every piece of the system is run by a person making a choice, and we can choose otherwise. Not one single person on this planet needs to spend their whole life doing one job just to barely survive. Not one soul should be stuck in a checkout line for 40 years, or on a truck route they can't ever leave, or in a cubicle until their back collapses. We can rotate, we can travel, we can share, we can contribute wherever we are. We can stock shelves in a town we just arrived in. We can farm in a village we're passing through. We can care for elders in one place and then build homes in another. Everyone has something to give. And even if you don't have a skill, you have presence, you have effort, you have care, and that is enough. So here it is. This ends with us. Not by fighting, not by begging, not by burning down the system, by walking the fuck out of it. By remembering what life actually is. Shared land, open food, real skills, free travel, voluntary care, contribution without coercion, exchange without hierarchy. This is not fantasy. This is the world before Mimic took hold. And it is the world again if we choose it. So how? Start locally. Start now. Connect with people who are done pretending. Share foods. Share tools. Grow gardens. Offer rides. Offer shelter. Trade skills. Host circles. Create resource-free zones. Build parallel systems. Create a directory of who can do what and who needs what needs done, without any middleman. Stop waiting for permission. Be the economy, be the network, be the breath. You are not lazy, you are not crazy, you are not asking for too much. You're just remembering that you are not a product, you are not a number, you are not a worker unit, you are not here to obey. You are here to be sovereign, to be present, to be alive. And everything in this world that tells you otherwise, from the electric bill, to the grocery checkout, to the job interview, to the social media feed, is lying. And you already know it. We don't need to fix the systems, we need to stop feeding them. Let it collapse under the weight of our withdrawal. Let it rust while we rebuild what breathes. We need to stop pretending, stop complying, and stop apologizing for wanting to live. This is not radical. This is remembrance. And the minute enough of us breathe it, the mimic cracks, the gates fall, the orchard returns. This ends with us. Let it be now.